Needless to say, as I walked across the street from the hotel to the convention center in Atlantic City, about half the audience and half the participants were law enforcement. Everybody's beepers started going off at once, and that was the signal, as it turned out, that the Trade Center had been hit by a plane, and we all spent the morning basically trying to figure out what was going on. Ended up racing up to Liberty State Park, where we had staged, really in anticipation of the millennium. We had drawn up these plans for how we were going to assist Lower Manhattan in the event of an attack. And that was the first time I'd ever heard the name Osama bin Laden, was in anticipation of what might happen on the millennium. And that day was total chaos. The state police radio tower was on top of the Trade Center, so we lost radio communications. We were basically operating by runners, going back and forth to Lower Manhattan. We couldn't get a sense, couldn't get a really fix on who was in charge in Lower Manhattan. The mayor was trapped in a building. The fire department really had been decapitated. Bodies were being ferried back and forth from Lower Manhattan to our emergency trauma center. And we were getting all kinds of false reports all day about Muslims dancing on the rooftops of mosques, which turns out not to be true, about other attacks that might have happened in Times Square, which turned out not to be true. The basic rule of thumb was that almost everything you heard turned out not to be true that day.